if it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We are...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. Now, here's Sexton. And he banks in the layup.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And here is Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Man, Garland like a small jet, room to take off, and he's flying.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Here's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got his second bucket.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Sexton, and he lays it straight in.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Sexton against Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Sexton against Beal. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 6 points.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
And the pass to Bonga. Now here's Bryant. To the inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Garland with the bucket. He has 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
It's Bryant, high post. Back to Beal. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Cavaliers leading. Now Sexton. He has 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Got to be cautious around Sexton. He's very good at seeking out contact and did it there.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Smith. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pertinis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Payton throws it down.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
Out to Nance. Outside, Sexton. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. And it's good for 2.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Smith the pass to Payton. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. John Wall comes in for Ish Smith. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Thompson. Porter kicks to Sexton. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Beal. Off with the layup.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes down.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Wall against Sexton. And the shot goes in.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
Left side, Wall. Banked in off the glass.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Right side, Sexton. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time? And Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Travis Berton's out there with Troy Brown. And it's Wagner in at the center, filling out the middle. Shot clock at 5. Nance. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Washington trailing. Here's Beal. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Over Thompson. They get it again. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Pass to Drummond. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Drummond's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Back to Hachimura. Outside for Beal. Wall attacking. No good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Pass to Porter. Beal with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now, here's Garland, covered by Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Osman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. Porter with it. Brown on him. And that one's good by Porter. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. It's tipped. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. Rebound by the Wizards. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Smith. Payton up top. Smith on the wing. Defended by Sexton. There's the pass to Wagner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Here's Windler, covered by Payton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Washington making some changes, and he makes both free throws. Wizards trail by 5. 50 seconds left now here in the second. A nice shot by Wall.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Here's Sexton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 20.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Wall against Sexton. And Wall. Here we go now. Nice D from Sexton. Cleveland leading by 5. Osman kicks to Love. And it's sent back by Bryant. Beal with it. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. 2 on the clock, and he sinks the layup. Sexton's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. That's all for now. Say good.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. And it's Drummond missing. Wizards trail by 3. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Garland. Hachimura grabs the miss. From the Wizards, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Garland, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, Sexton. The shot from the low post is good. Sexton's got 26 points.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Now, here's Wall. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wall's got 6.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here is Garland. 6 points for him. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Drummond. And Porter subbed in for Colin Sexton. Payton outside. Down low, Bryant. And finished off by Bryant.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And there's the pass to Payton. 1:41 left in the third. And that one is good. Payton's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Wizards. Now Garland. And it's sent back by Bryant.
More good work on the glass there. When it
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. 1:03 left to play in the third. Payton against Porter, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Wizards leading by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And he elevates for the slam. Thompson did not like that.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
Garland the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Here's Windler. He's covered by Beal. Nance dishes to Thompson. Pass to Garland. He kicks it to Nance. Off target. Bradley Beal. He's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mo Wagner out there with Hachimura. And it's Brown in at the 3.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And a switcher also for Washington. Mahimi's checked in for Hachimura. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Here's Sexton, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Sexton's got 30 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Brown the pass to Beal. Yep, it counts. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Drummond. He's defended by Wagner. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Andre Drummond. Passes it to Mahimi, to the paint. Wizards passing it around. Here's Beal. Good work there as it goes. Beal's got 24.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Pass to Windler. On the wing, Nance. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on John Wall.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Is Smith. He's checked in for John Wall.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
There's the pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thank you, David.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Outside, Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
He's off on the first.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Washington leading now by 7. Outside, Wall. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. It's stolen by Hachimura. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back. Here's Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Wall.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Bryant passes to Beal, and stolen by Drummond. Sexton against Wall. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Sexton.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Here's Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Here's Sexton. Lays it up off the glass. Sexton's got 35 in the game.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
To the right side. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bryant's got the lead up to 11 now for Washington.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Bonga. Sexton against Beal. 13 feet away. Here's Bryant. Outside for Beal. No good on the 3. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. It's off. And so Washington, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Now here's Wall. From 15 feet away, rebounded by Isaac. Now here's Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Inside, Beal with the steal. All with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Bryant passes to Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
The tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. It helps him see the open man. And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Pass to Beal. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Fultz looking around. He dishes it to Fournier. Tipped away. The pass to Vucevic. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And Fournier able to finish.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Wall finds Bryant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Bryant passes to Bonga. The drive by Bryant, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Gordon. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Outside, Wall. Vucevic with the block. They get it back.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Wall with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Bonga. That shot off. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Fournier's shot is off. Here's Beal. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Bryant. Passes to Bonga. Here's Beal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and after 1 year of collegiate basketball, Bill knew he was ready for the NBA, and I'd say he was right.
Beal against Ross. In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Ross. Feeds to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac outside. 6 to shoot. Tries again. It's good from Gordon on the assist from Ross. Gordon's got his second basket.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Brown finds Beal. Smith outside. Back to Beal. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here's Augustine. Some solid defense from Brown. Washington trailing. Mahinmi passes to Beal. They now take the lead. He's got 9.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And a more traditional in the paint big for most of his career. Mahinmi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And then defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
Nice shot by Smith.
When the break is on, Smith fills the lane perfectly. And you know he loves getting it out in the open floor.
Right wing. Here is Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bamba. Shooting foul as the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A nice shot by Wall.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Carter-Williams. Gordon against Hachimura. Makes it off the glass. Gordon's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look...
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Washington out in front, ending the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And
being yourself, you know, being in...
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And so in the game for the Magic, Ennis out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Vucevic, then it's Carter-Williams. And it's Ross in at the 2. Back to Vucevic. Ross trying to break loose. No good with the layup.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And Wall. Here we go now. It's good.
How about that amazing focus from Wall? Even when the D was roughing him up, he was still attacking the basket, keeping his eyes up.
So for the Magic, Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Back to Fultz. To the inside. It's stolen by Bryant. Pushing it up. Here's Beal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bamba against Bryant. Bamba passes to Ennis. Dishes to Fournier. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Bryant passes to Wall. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Bertanis, he's checked in for Washington. Troy Brown comes in for Beal. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. Bertanis, the pass to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Oh, that's Wall's vertical. The D can't let him get room to soar near the basket.
It's Fournier on the wing. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. GA 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wall attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Here's Hachimura. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Berton's shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 11.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 6 points for Evan Fournier.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Vucevic with the block. And he gets it back. Bryant finds Berton. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 9. It's Fournier on the wing. 1:09 left here in the second. Yep, that one goes. And 1:01 left in the first half. And here's Wall. He's got 11. And Wall with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Fournier's shot is off. Wizards leading by 9. And here we go. The Wizards fast break on the high post. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
Both shots good from the stripe. Wizards have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Beal up top. 9 points in the game so far. He's off from 17 feet. Gordon inside. It's good. The assist that time for Menace. Gordon's got 8 points.
Not one to shy away from contact.
He made it! That's how you beat the clock, Greg. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1. And that should do it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Oh, man, so difficult to contain. When Wall is attacking the defense, they're basically at his mercy.
Fultz against Wall. The jump hook. Bryant with the rebound. Washington leading now by 10. It doesn't go for him. Isaac with some nice D. Beal against Gordon. The second chance effort. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Beal's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by Gordon. And now here comes Gordon leading the break, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
The long arms of Gordon lead to that basket. Aaron does a nice job just staying active on the defensive end. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
5 on the clock. Wall. He feeds it to Bryant. Stolen by Gordon. Fournier passes to Isaac, and the shot goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Hachimura. Vucevic gets double teamed, and the basket by Gordon.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Beal. It's deflected, but he recovers it. Wall finds Bryant. And here is Hachimura. And finished off by Bryant.
That was spicy. Wow. Bryant just going all out and slamming it down.
Fournier against Beal. Fournier passes to Isaac. Rebound, Washington. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Beal is so tenacious on the drive. He shows no remorse to the defense on these type of dunks.
It's tipped. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Smith, the pass to Mahimi. Back to Smith. Out to the wing. Here's Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Their tennis passes to Brown. He's off on that one, and Orlando will come the other way. Bamba finds Gordon.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Gordon hits both of them. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've led by as many as 11 points. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Wizards have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That free throw good from Mahinmi. So for the Wizards, Ryan, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Bradley Beal comes in for Peyton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Fournier. Yep, that one goes. Fournier's got 10.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Now, wow!
Nice! We all know Wall loves putting on the show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
And so it's Washington headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Fournier in at the 3, the small forward. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
So for the Wizards, Ryan is checked in for Mo Wagner. And Mahinmi's subbed in for Davis Bertans. Wall dishes to Mahinmi. Left side, Beal. Brown outside. And stolen by Fournier. Rebound by Mahinmi.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Beal against Gordon. Wall passes to Beal. That shot off. Nice D from Fournier. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Carter Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Love how confident Carter Williams is inside. Never afraid to mix it up with the big boys in the paint.
For the Magic, Isaac comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Fulton for Terrence Ross.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Wall finds Bryant. Back to Wall. The Wizards working the ball around now. Carter Williams against Beal. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Ross is checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Washington leading now by 7. Outside, Beal. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Ish Smith, he's checked in for the Wizards. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier is checked in. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on full squad, and you're going to regret it.
Wall passes to Beal. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Far from just an outside scorer, Beal also has the skills needed to capitalize close to the basket.
Outside Fournier. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Beal, the pass to Mahimi. Can't connect from short range. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Isaac. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mahimi. Beal trying to break loose. From down in the low post, it goes.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
Well, that's just the fast hands of Beal. You can't be careless around him. He'll strip you in a heartbeat.
To the inside. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. There's the feed to Mahimi. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. And now a 10-point Wizards lead.
No, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Isaac finds Gordon. Tries yet again. And Vucevic with the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Nice D from Wall. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing here by 8, and the shot is good.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Mahimi's shot is good.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's a 1-2. Shoots over Beal. Off the inbound. No good. From the top of the key. And so Washington takes the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
for the land of the...
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Sexton. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
6 on the shot clock. Sexton, and he banks in the layup. Sexton's got the first points up on the board here for Cleveland.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love deciding where to go with it. Sexton kicks to Osman. Sexton against Fournier. Sexton's shot is good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Good D by Drummond. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Pass break. Here come the Magic. Fournier pass to Gordon. And it's Osman with the rebound. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. The pass to Love. Here's Sexton. The shot that time not on target. So Orlando will take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Count the basket.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Fultz brings the double team. Sexton kicks to Garland. It's stolen by Vucevic. Isaac passes to Fournier. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Over to the wing. Back to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton attacking. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 1:56 left in the first. For 3, Fournier. A fresh 14 for Orlando.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Sexton.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with it's infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Ross. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Ross with the slam.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Thompson. And it's good for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Passes it to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Left side, Porter. It gets rebounded by Ennis.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Bamba dishes to Augustine. Pass to Ennis. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ross. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ross has got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Augustine. Here's Vucevic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these are... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Bamba. Vucevic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. There's Garland. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? It's good. Bamba's got his first points in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And good that time.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. Down low, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Inside, stolen by Bamba. Tries from 10, and Thompson sends it back. The drive by Nance. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon with it. Dishes it to Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Fournier's got 5 now.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Tries again, and the basket by Gordon.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Fournier for 3. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. DJ Augustine's checked in for Vucevic. And Cleveland also making a change. Sexton's checked in. Outside Fournier. A 3 ball. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Wamba's checked in. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
Nice job at sizing up the defense in these sets. Fournier dependable at making the right pass.
Sexton attacking. Pass to Garland. Sexton against Fournier. The putback, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Bamba kicks to Augustine. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Fournier. He's guarded closely and stolen by Drummond. And the pass to Love. Down low, Sexton, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Magic. They're up by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Nikola Vucevic on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2. And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And it's in there.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
It's Vucevic, top of the key. Fournier for 3. But they'll get another chance. The rebound by Kevin Love. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland. 16 points for Colin Sexton. Well, Orlando shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Fournier for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Magic lead by 10.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter every season he's been in the league.
Vucevic with the block. Pass to Osman. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, Vucevic in position and stolen by Drummond. Fournier against Sexton. Good.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now here's Fultz. Guarded closer. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
3-1.
So Fultz will go to the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Carter Williams comes in for Fournier. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trying to get open is Thompson. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Sexton.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw for the Magic. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Ennis in for Markelle Fultz. Ross on the wing. 7 points in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Porter with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Porter, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Pass to Ross. To the paint. And Ennis slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Ross with a wide open look. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba, and Isaac subbed in for James Ennis. And it's Sexton penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. Sexton's got 24 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
To the middle, Porter. Great D that time from Vucevic. Magic leading by 7. Outside, Gordon. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
And now it's Ross running. He can go all the way. Pulls up for 3. And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Porter. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Windler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Fournier's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers now. And then slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Carter Williams finds Vucevic. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Windler. Carter Williams covering. Windler's shot is off.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And Ross with the slam.
And when Ross gets ahead of steam going to the rim, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of there.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Garland. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
For 3, Fournier.
Come on.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Sexton's checked in. And stolen by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Goes up. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Fultz looking around. And finished off by Fultz.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Sexton, the pass to Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Here's Sexton. Vucevic with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Fournier for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Fournier is somebody you can't allow to get comfortable. I mean, his jumper is cash moolah.
And it's blocked. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Evan Fournier. A switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Stolen by Gordon. Vucevic up top, defended by Drummond. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Loss against Love. And Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic really, you know, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Garland. On the wing, Porter. Shoots over Isaac. Porter, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Sexton. And nothing is falling for him right now. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. For 3, Ross. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
On the wing, Isaac. From outside the arc, and Terrence Ross, good for 3.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Orlando.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Vucevic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
They retain possession. Pass to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton on the wing. And Sexton slams it in.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Gordon with no one around. His 3-pointers off the mark. And even 3-on-3 break. Yes!
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here's Ross. Can't get it to fall. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For 1, time to get into it. NBA action on 2. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Count it, good. Sexton's got the first points up on the board for the Cavs.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. He can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
All with it. Outside, Beal. Baseline try. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Basket counts.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And so John Wall nails both of them.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Drummond. Osman, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Hachimura, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Love. Can't complete the alley-oop. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for Washington. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Garland. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. There's the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Oh, that was something else.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
The baseline J doesn't go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Beal. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The pass to Windler. Garland kicks to Porter. To the inside. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Now Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. 1:06 left here in the opening quarter.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Gary Payton has checked in for Washington. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Smith with a wide open look. Off target with his three. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Wizards leading by 6. Here's Payton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Passes to Windler. The three. They get the rebound. "19 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Now that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Smith inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. 7 seconds left to play in the first. On the wing, Porter. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Here's Garland. Pass to Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Thompson's got 6.
That time Tristan Thompson thinking quick and taking the jumper when he had the chance.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Now off the inbound, and that one is stuffed right through.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The kick out to Porter. Here's Osman. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Thompson passes to Osman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Osman's got 5 points now this quarter.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Beal fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Cleveland moving it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
The first one falls for the Wizards. Mahinmi's checked in for Davis Bertans. Hachimura comes in for Brown. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Beal. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that one drops. Garland's got 6.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Wall passes to Payton. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered by Thompson. Left side, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Pass to Osman from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Washington making a change here. Smith has checked in. Here's Sexton. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for Colin Sexton.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Smith scanning the floor. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now the pass to Wagner. Payton outside, kicks it to Smith. And Wagner has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hachimura. And yes, it's good. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
And that's it for the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 12 points and 1. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen, instead creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
That one drops for him. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Passes it to Hachimura. Smith outside. It's Beal on the wing. And finished off by Beal.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Beal gets a wide open look. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
There's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Garland. So both teams changing it up here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Beal. Nance against Mahinmi. Back to Beal. Outside, Bryant. He dishes it to Beal. High post shot. Porter pulls it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Nance finds Drummond. Here's Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free. The offensive rebound. Sexton deciding where to go with it. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Nance has got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Bounce pass from Beal. Got a hand on it.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Davis Bertans checks in for Ian Mahinmi. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Thompson. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. Beal against Sexton. Here's Nance. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Outside, Beal. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket is good. Beal's got 20.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Beal against Sexton. And contact on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kevin Love's checked in for Larry Nance. He hits both from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Hachimura. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Wagner missing. Cleveland leading by 3. Porter passes to Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
Free throw good, Sexton. And Sexton drops them both. 6 seconds left in the third. It's stolen. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Brown. Payton is out there with Smith. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Hachimura in at the power forward. Washington making some changes. Beal's checked in for Payton. And it's John Wall in for Smith. And so Brown will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 5. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. The drive by Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. And they pick up 2. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit. And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alderman.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks, David. Free throw good, Sexton. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here's Sexton. Two on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
Wizards trail by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Sexton. Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Wall. Beal taking his time here. A miss that time would have put him up. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Sexton, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Sexton's got 6 here in this quarter. To the middle and stolen by Sexton. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall. Beal the pass to Bryant. And here's Wall outside. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Back to Sexton. Here's Osman. Here's Drummond. Out left to the wing. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Nice D from Bryant. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And the pass to Beal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Is on Colin Sexton.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop it.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. And it's sent back by Bryant. Bertans against Love. To the paint and stolen by Drummond. Here's Garland. Got it.
Wow, Garland finding an incredible 2 there.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Garland with the bucket.
They had to get something, and Darius coming up big.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Sexton. Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Oh, man.
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
Now, here's Garland.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. So, a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Now, here's Fournier inside. Here's Vucevic, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That is the size and power coming into play right there. Vucevic excels at using his physical advantages to capitalize.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
And Orlando has possession, following the bucket by the Wizards. Beal taking his time here. Bonga gets the bucket.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
On the wing, Gordon. Back to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And it's Vucevic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Beal with the bucket.
This, to me, is one of Bradley Beal's advantages. The defense has got to respect the perimeter jump shot, and that sets up that dribble drive.
Keeps it alive, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Beal. That shot off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Vucevic in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Right side, Bryant. To the middle, here's Bonga. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Vucevic. 7 points in the game. Yep, it counts.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Here's Wall. Pass to Hachimura. Feeds to Bryant. 5 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Fultz. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Ball with the bounce pass. Outside for Beal. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
There's Ennis, passes to Mahinmi. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here is Augustine. Vucevic trying to get open. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Now Bamba. Ross goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Hachimura down low. Covered by Bamba. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. For the Wizards, Beal's checked in for Payton, and it's John Wall in for Smith. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. Ross for three. The pass to Ennis. And Ennis slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here is Wall. The Magic getting the buck. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Mahinmi against Vucevic. Passes it to Ennis. Back to Vucevic. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Chalk up two there.
Decisive scorer from the interior. Go ahead, 6'4" John Wall. Take it to him.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Magic lead by one. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, they've got Vucevic. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Bamba, and it's Ennis in at the small forward. Now here's Ennis. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Here's Bamba, and the rejection by Mahinmi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahinmi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Carter Williams. Following the basket by John Wall. Vucevic dishes to Carter Williams. Wall with a block.
Now you see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
The shot by Beal, no good. Orlando trailing here. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Here's Carter Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's stolen by Wall. Now, here's Mahinmi. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
The Magic shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw good. Gordon.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
And the Wizards making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. Now, here's Wall. He's got 6. Mahinmi passes to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, he can finish like an elite shooting guard. Wall with the size and burst to throw it down with ease.
Fournier against Beal. Fournier into the lane. And it's sent back by Bryant. And Beal kicks to Hachimura. Back to Beal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Is Smith. He's checked in for Washington.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Here's Beal. He dishes it to Mahinmi. The kick out to Bryant. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. No one near him. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Hachimura. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And the Wizards lead by 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To end the run, Carter Williams can't get it to go. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Outside, Beal. Offensive rebound.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's Fournier on the wing. 1:22 left in the second quarter. Carter Williams with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here is Beal. 5 points in the game. The 10-footer from the paint. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Right side, Gordon. It's stolen by Bryant. Outside, Beal to the inside. The Wizards working the ball around now. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Bryant dishes to Smith. It's stolen by Aminu. That's tipped. Smith in the posts, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Aminu. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. And Fultz gets it to go.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Washington.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most play.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession. Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Fournier. The shot's good.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Bonga, the pass to Bryant. It's Beal on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around
on that low block.
And finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
It's good on the putback. Hachimura's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Gary Payton has checked in for the Wizards. Fultz the pass to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Wall finds Payton. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. From deep, Wall, and Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic trail by 7. Bamba passes to Vucevic. Back to Bamba. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to Wall. Back to Payton. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Vucevic. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And a switcher also for Washington. Beal's checked in. Tries it from 9. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Ross.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Augustine against Wall. Pass to Mahimi. Bertans with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And finished off by Bertans.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Augustine finds Bamba. Good on the bucket.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
The pass to Bertans. The kick out to Wall. Down low. He gets it in there. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And, boy, what touch from the big man.
Out to the wing. Ennis passes to Bamba. And stolen by Wagner. Outside, Beal. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, it matters not. Half court or in transition, Bradley Beal always a threat.
Here's Ross. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He misses the free throw. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Ennis. And a change for the Wizards. Is Smith. He's checked in for John Wall.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Isaac kicks to Vucevic. Inside. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Ross.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Beal against Ross. Bucket is good. Beal's got the lead, back up to 10 now for Washington.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Augustine. Makes it off the glass.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
Wagner finds Beal. Back to Wagner. To the middle. 4 seconds left. Out to Smith. Lets the three fly. Offline. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry? And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Smith outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 8.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Payton against Fournier. And it goes down 2 points.
If you give Evan Fournier the kind of space necessary, he will drain it on you. That's pretty.
Wizards leading by 6. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Brown outside. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Fournier against Payton. Outside Fournier. The dish to Vucevic. And that one drops for him.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Now Payton passes it to Hachimura. Poke loose. Rocket 6. Wagner passes to Smith. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's 8 points for Smith.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Beal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 8.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Fultz finds Fournier. And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Wall passes to Bonga. Fournier against Beal. It's good. Beal's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, Bradley Beal has turned himself into more than just a perimeter shooter. This guy can go off the dribble drive. He can score at the rack. That's nice.
To the inside. It's stolen by Wall. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Wall. He feeds it to Bryant. 4 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Beal. Fournier pulls it down.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The drive by Beal. Shoots over Fournier, and that one goes long. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Isaac kicks to Gordon. The Magic getting another chance here. Isaac. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
To the paint. And finish off by Bryant.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And finished off by Fultz.
You gotta be in just flat out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding of the magnitude of the moment.
Bertans can't get it to go.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Outside, Beal. They get it back.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And so it's the Wizards with the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home. We come to you tonight from the short. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now here's Gordon. Vucevic gets double teamed. That one wide left. And here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Here's Fultz. Inside, Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Now Garland. Drummond up top. Outside, Sexton. Garland kicks to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Magic. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fultz with the ball. Oh, my goodness! That is breathtaking.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Now, here's Sexton. And he gets it to go.
And it's pretty evident that Sexton has a solid jumper. Just needs to keep taking and making it from there.
Here's Fournier. Here's the 3. Love grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Osman kicks to Love. Pass to Garland. Back to Love. Great D that time from Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cavaliers ball.
Now, here's Garland. To the inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. He's looking for Isaac and finds him.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Then for the Magic, Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Ross for 3. That shot missing, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here is Augustine. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Oh, what a dunk!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
The Magic trail by 5. Right side, Gordon. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Outside, Porter. Back to Thompson. There's Garland. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, you don't last as long as Augustine has in this league without smart. Very bright player, knows exactly where to run when the break is on.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Vucevic. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Augustine with it. Down low. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Out to Nance. Fades away. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Orlando leading. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Here's Garland. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Augustine. Stolen by Garland. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gordon with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
And here's Fournier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Off target with the open look. Porter in the corner. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Osman. Sexton with it. Just 5 to shoot. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Carter Williams. Orlando moving the ball around. Tries it from 19. Misses off the right iron. For Cleveland, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And Porter, here we go. It's good. This game is all even. Porter's got 6. And so here's Orlando. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Fournier in the corner. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Another miss by Orlando. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And it's Ennis that time on the assist from Bamba. Ennis has got his first 2 points.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, you know, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Osman. That one goes. Count it. Osman's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Ennis in the corner. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Vucevic is checked in. There's the pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. To the middle. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. 6 to shoot. That one good for 2. He's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Vucevic, and Fultz gets it to go.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Sexton against Fultz. Sexton dishes to Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Fournier. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
That's Fournier's specialty, the long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Fultz. It's 2-on-1. Here's Fournier. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Fournier, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Garland in for Sexton. The Magic also changing it up. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. Ross comes in for Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And another shot. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 5. Fournier gets a wide open look. Another miss by Orlando. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Osman. And he comes up with the deuce. Osman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Ross. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Orlando out in front. They're up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They ended the period holding on to us. And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the small forward.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Fournier, that's for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in. Fournier's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic. Cavaliers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Vucevic.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Fultz. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Now Garland. He's looking for Drummond and finds him.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Fournier against Sexton. Fournier pulls it down.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. A shot, no good. Good D by Love.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Osman the pass to Drummond to halt the run, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Fournier for 3, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Here's Sexton over to the left wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. He kicks to Drummond. Sexton against Vucevic. The shot by Sexton, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Second shot opportunity. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
For 3, Fournier. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland the pass to Osman. Left side, Love. Isaac with the steal. Outside, Fournier. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 13. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Here's Drummond. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
And Orlando making a change here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Nance against Gordon. To the paint. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
Porter against Carter-Williams. It's stolen by Carter-Williams. And even 3-on-3 break. And Ross with the slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Magic lead by 14. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And he misses the fast break layup.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Connor Williams, the pass to Gordon. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Augustine finds Bamba. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Ross. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Pass to Ross. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Sexton on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Lock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Love dishes to Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one misses. Magic leading by 14. Gordon deciding where to go with it. It's blocked. And stolen by Gordon. He feeds it to Ross. Here's Vucevic for 3. Gordon goes up again. Magic moving the ball around. Fultz the pass to Ross. A fresh 14 for Orlando.
Vucevic is known as being an excellent offensive rebounder, in part because he does such a good job at getting the ideal position for these putback throwdowns.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So we'll see Darius Garland go to the free throw line here. It's on Markelle Fultz. Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. On the wing, Gordon inside and stolen by Sexton. For the finish, the slam dunk by Garland.
And the quick active hands of Sexton on display, creating the turnover there, just jump-starting the fast break.
Here's Gordon. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Kicks to Fultz. The dish to Gordon. Back to Fultz. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Garland. Fultz, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Sexton. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Magic.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Vucevic.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Outside Gordon. 27 seconds left in the game. To the inside, Fournier. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Magic lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Garland kicks to Osman. From deep three-point range, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think...